So today I want to talk about decentralized autonomous organizations or DAOs. They're also called decentralized autonomous corporations or DAC. So what are these things? We see them in the news, but what exactly are they? Well, let's start by thinking about a traditional company, right? You have board of directors, you've got the C-suite people, you've got managers, you've got staff. It's this top-down structure with multiple stakeholders, both internal and external, if you think about shareholders. Now, what we're trying to do with a DAO, these decentralized autonomous organizations, is to get rid of that. We're trying to, number one, decentralize it, as the name suggests. You're going to have a bunch of autonomous stakeholders out there. It's going to be governed by tokens, whatever that means. And instead of kind of your traditional ways of keeping employees, you're going to have these smart employee contracts. So what are we talking about here? We're really talking about a computer program, software rule governance, but basically it's blockchain, right? So what we're going to do is all the rules in terms of what we're doing, how we're hiring people, how people get paid, all that is built into the blockchain, okay? We're also going to try to eliminate these levels of bureaucracy from the internal stakeholders, C-suite, board of directors, external. We have shareholders, things of that nature. We're going to try to kind of get rid of that, and we're going to be able to align interests better. If you think about kind of an employee, what I want to get paid versus what a shareholder might want to pay me, those aren't always aligned, and we're going to try to get to that. So again, everybody that's involved here is kind of involved through this blockchain or through this computer program. That's all we're talking about here. Now, again, let's think about that bureaucracy, how that might work. Again, you got the board of directors, a C-suite, et cetera, kind of in a corporation. But here what we're going to have is token holders. Those are going to be the people that are managing it and owning it and everything like that. And people that want to work here, they kind of do it through the blockchain. Now, this is autonomous, which means that it's harder for people from the outside to change it. But it also means even if there's a bug in the blockchain, it's harder to fix that, right? So the way you do this is people that hold the tokens have votes, right? And you have to say, hey, I want to do this, I want to fix this bug, and everyone has to vote on it. And that doesn't always happen that a known bug gets fixed. Sometimes it's voted against, right? Contractors, again, are awarded their contract through voting. Proposals can vary, right? So you don't want to just have people bombarding you with a bunch of nonsense proposals. So there are rules built into the blockchain of this computer program to handle proposals also. Now, what are some examples here? Well, clearly cryptocurrencies are examples of DAOs, but they're not the only ones. Now, if you want to see some videos on crypto and other related topics, check out these videos here. But there are some other DAO type companies that do things other than blockchain. They actually do something, right? So there's a social media platform out there. There's a prediction market out there. There's a company that does lending, and there's this DX DAO that calls themselves a sovereign collaborative or sovereign collective. I'm sorry, whatever that means. Go check out their website if you want to. Now, for me, the question really is, are these companies truly doing business? Now, crypto is an interesting thing in and of its own, but it's not really a business per se. So I want to think about the DAOs that are actually generating income, the DAOs that are actually providing a service, and see if this decentralization, this structure actually proves to be superior to the kind of the traditional top-down thing. To me, that's really the interesting question out there, is what happens going forward with real companies that are choosing this particular structure. Anyway, happy trading out there. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. I'm Brian Kozlowski.